Hello to all viewers of the YouTube channel Electrician 1. Here we are in a new video, where we will learn how to measure current. To prepare our multimeter for measuring current, it is necessary to install the measuring cables first. As always, we place the black measuring cable in the COM port. When we want to measure current, we place the red measuring cable in one of these two ports marked with 10A or in Ma. We'll put it in a 10A port this time. The next thing we need to do is decide whether to measure DC or AC. We decide to measure the direct current and choose one of the offered ranges. Since we don't know what the current intensity will be, we will set the maximum range to 10 amperes. We put the selection knob on 10 amperes direct current. We recognize that it is a direct current because it is marked by a horizontal straight line. We are turning on the instrument and it is ready for measurement. Now we are drawing an electrical circuit in which we need to measure current. The simplest electric circuit consists of a source of direct current, so it will be one battery, and the consumer, in this case, it will be one light bulb. We connect the negative end of the battery to the light bulb. We use black, which means minus. And the plus end we will color with a red line for the battery connection. It is an electric circuit in which, when it is closed, as in the picture, the current flows, which we need to measure. To be able to connect an ammeter to any electric circuit, it is necessary to interrupt that electric circuit. Our ammeter will now be connected to the place where we interrupted the electric circuit. That is, a multimeter is prepared to measure current. We are drawing it, so we will put an ammeter there that will measure the intensity of the current flowing through our electric circuit. Now let's see practically how we are going to perform this. Here is our model that represents the electric circuit from the diagram. In order to connect our ammeter, we need to separate the electric circuit, i.e. conductor interruption. We will do that by pulling one wire marked with plus from our terminal. Now we take our ammeter and this is a plus end that comes directly from the battery and continues the conductor towards the bulb. That's where we'll put the other end, the other measuring cable of our ammeter. At that point, the light bulb will light up, and our ammeter will show the current flowing through that electric circuit. Here we can see when we connected the ammeter, the light bulb started glowing, and our instrument shows 0.36 amperes. So the current is 360 milliamperes. Now we will see how we will measure the current in an alternating current circuit. In the diagram, we can see the electric circuit with 3 bulbs, which is connected to an alternating voltage of 230 volts. So, in order to measure the current, it is necessary to interrupt the circuit again and set the ammeter. We will do that in one of these two conductors, it doesn't matter, either in phase or zero, we will get the same current. It's as if we interrupted the circuit here and set up an ammeter, and it will measure the intensity of the current that goes to the group of these 3 light bulbs. And now we will see how we will do that on the model that represents our electrical circuit. Since we are now measuring alternating current, it is enough to just switch the selection knob to the alternating current range. So behind the letter A, we notice a sinusoid, i.e. wave. We will now interrupt the circuit, and insert our ammeter at the point of interruption. It is easiest to do it here where our terminal is. When we interrupt, the light bulbs will stop glowing, and by inserting an ammeter in the circuit, the light bulbs will turn on. On the display, we read the current flowing towards the bulbs. Here is 0.45A, so 450 milliamperes is the current going to this group of 3 light bulbs. In order not to constantly interrupt the circuits when measuring current, a measuring device called a current clamp has been constructed, that enables us to measure current in the electric circuit, without interrupting the electric circuit. Current clamps look like this and are intended for easy current measurement. It is enough to cover one conductor and we will read directly on the display the current flowing through that conductor. Be aware that one conductor needs to be included, meaning a phase or neutral conductor will read the current flowing through that conductor. I hope you can see it clearly here. Current flows through a conductor that passes through the clamp, and we can read the current on the display. Here you see between 0.4 and 0.5A. It is so much simpler than a classic multimeter. We will get the same result if we include another conductor. Here is 0.4A, between 0.4 and 0.5. It is very important to remember that we will not get an accurate result if we cover a multi-core cable where phases and zeros pass. If we try it, you will see that, but we don't have a measurement result. So, we cover only one conductor with clamps when measuring current. You can leave all your comments below the clip. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Please share it with your friends and invite them to subscribe to the YouTube channel Electrician 1. Kind regards until the next video.